Nice to meet you. My name is Noah. I'm a time traveler from the year 2030. I actually came back from the year 2030 when I was doing a mission, and the mission was ended, and I was fired in the middle of it. Ever since then, I've been trying to show proof of my legitimacy, that I am actually a time traveler. I've showed so much evidence, and I am here to do a lie detector to prove for real that I am a time traveler. I really want for people to believe me. It's hard for me to tell people. I keep trying to tell people, this is gonna be a long ride. There's a lot of creepy stuff that's happened to me, and, you know, maybe filming this documentary might be a bad idea. Maybe you could be hunted down. I'm pretty sure that it is a bad idea to film this documentary, but we gotta do it. We have to release all the information I have. We have to alert the public that time travel is real, and that the government is hiding it from you and is secretly using it. I will show you guys throughout the whole week and everything how time travel is real, and I will predict, I will show evidence, I will show as much as possible. Right now, I'm doing a lie detector test. As you know, a lie detector test can tell when you're lying. It could not be 100% correct, but I want to prove to you guys either way. I want to try to get the best proof I can. And if this is a way of getting proof, so be it. It's better than before. It's better than me passing a lie detector test is way better than me not just sitting here trying to tell you guys stuff without proving it. Everyone that is associated with this documentary filming, directing, everything will be anonymous to protect their identity and to add some safety to them, so they aren't in deep trouble as much as me. I don't want to put my trouble onto anyone else. That's why I will be the only one on camera from now on. Alright, so now I am completely in a lie detector or polygraph test. We will start by having the host ask some questions to me. This will be proof, a little proof at least, that what I'm saying is true. And I will show as much as evidence as possible. This is going to be a long ride, guys. So just get ready. Like, just sit down and just relax, because there's so much creepy stuff about this story that has to be added. So viewer discretion is kind of advised, because, you know, some people could be easily creeped out about what happens. Yes, I was fired in the middle of a mission from the year 2030 when I was back in 2017. There was a hostile situation where one of my coworkers that I was with just ended up in a violent matter and ended up like just destroying our whole mission's worth. And obviously the government won't handle failures like this, so of course they had to fire us on the spot. I'm not sure why they didn't relocate us back to normal, but that's just how it is. I was very distraught. I missed my family so much, and I still do to this day. If there's one thing I wish I could do, it's just to talk to my family some more, because I never am able to talk to my family enough. Yes, time travel is released to the public in 2028. But also, in 2028, aliens are confirmed real. This is proven when aliens enter the Earth's atmosphere and end up landing all over the northern hemisphere. Aliens are confirmed by the government, and multiple famous and influential people and powerful political figures speak to aliens at the time. Aliens are nothing I can describe. There's just this thing about them that is just unbelievable. they do not look like humans at all, but they do still in a way. It's hard to describe. It's very weird. They are carbon-based life forms like us, but they just have a sense to them that just makes it seem like they don't belong to Earth. And anyone or any animal that sees them can tell that they don't belong here. But as a world, we accept that aliens are real and aliens could live with us peacefully. And in exchange for us to learn about their anatomy, they learn about our anatomy. And the thing about aliens is that these aliens are more specialized in space travel, while they are amazed how specialized we are at taking care of our planet. Funny enough, they to them they don't know even farming exists. They didn't know that farming is a thing. They never mass produced anything, and it never occurred to them. So seeing us do this, it's just shocking to them. Well, there are many forms of time travel, but the main one is basically the one the government uses. We enter a giant dome underground, and I feel it's like a bunch of electrical impulses like shoot at you at once, and you just time travel. It is way easier to time travel in the future than the past. For some reason, time traveling to the past needs more electricity or more energy than time traveling into the future. You put on a special metallic like accessory on you that you put over your shoulders and everything, just to make sure you're protected. And you sit in a chair, you just sit back, and then it hits you. It's kind of shocking at first. It's weird, it's uncomfortable, but eventually you get used to it. The one that I was actually always time traveled in was near Las Vegas. It was actually in Nevada, in the middle of the desert. You guys can go try looking for it. I doubt you'll ever find it. It is highly secured and it's probably impossible for you guys to get to it unless you guys all together went as an army or something. But what's the chances of that? But it is highly guarded, and no one will be able to enter in unless we're accepted or required to go in. Yes, Donald Trump is re-elected as a president in 2020. Believe me or not, that's the facts. As much as your opinion gets in the way, that's what happens. Donald Trump is re-elected for a second term, and he just becomes the next president again. If you guys can try to change as much as possible, but you guys can't change the future. Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States once again. I don't know what to say about it. You guys, I'm not giving any bias. I'm just saying how it is. Donald Trump is the next president. The president after him, I cannot say, due to them having a very strong political figure right now. They actually are prevalent in the political world right now, so I cannot say who they are. But the next president of the United States is Yolanda Renee King. At the time, she becomes the youngest president of the United States ever, at the age of 20 years old. And you might think, how is a 20-year-old able to become a president? I thought, the age was 36, but it is lowered in the past, and Yolanda Renee King becomes the president. Martin Luther King Jr.'s granddaughter is the president in 2030. Yes, I have a lot of evidence from the future. I have the future map of the United States, as well as library pages from the future that detail future events, as well as a video from the future. This is the future map of the United States during floods and everything. I need to show it to you guys. I need to show you guys this because it is really important information. This cannot be left just out here. I need to show you guys this, or then bad stuff can happen. And eventually I'll be prevented from showing this. There are people out there that are coming for me. There are people out there that actually know I'm spreading this information, that work for the government, that are trying to take me down. Yes, people are following me and have the intent to injure or kill me. They have been following me for a while. I've been moving around a lot just to make sure that they can never have a good hit on me. And one time I actually left my old home and I was called by a neighbor that I met at that time saying that people broke into my apartment and left immediately to see that I wasn't there. And obviously I see that as evidence that someone is following me. I've seen so much. Any technology I've had has glitched to a point where it just feels like it wouldn't just be normal. It would be someone else working on it. Obviously there's someone out there and they don't like me spreading this information. Since I used to work as a time traveler, I know that there are people out there that will stop you if you try spreading too much information. That's why I have to be quick. That's why I have to be always alert and tell you guys the truth before something bad could happen. Well, they try to get rid of anybody who speaks out about it. But, obviously humans have error in them, so they have to try to limit error as much as possible. So let me break it down to you. The main thing about the government, AI runs 90% of it. AI listens to your conversations. AI decides what you're talking about. AI reads your emails and thinks about what it is. Do you think that AI hasn't reached that much of a stage? The government has some type of technology cap where they won't let it be shown yet. They are trying to make sure that no one believes it exists so they can use it. The government is run by a bunch of AI, so human error can be stopped. Sorry, I got a bad feeling about that. I don't think I should have said that. I feel... Okay, so there's a specific feeling I get every time I say something too revealing, and eventually something really bad starts happening. So I think we have to stop right here. Yeah, I think we have to stop right here. We can probably show something in a bit, but right now I think we have to go. I'm saying things I really cannot say. We have to film somewhere right now. Next video, I will show you guys the evidence. You have to get out of here before something bad could happen.